Good morning. My name is Jerry Blass. I'm President and CEO of ComplyAssistant, and today we're going to have a short video about our meaningful use mock audits and live audit support, along with ComplyAssistant software. So what we're going to talk about today is why ComplyAssistant. Talk about that we were selected along with NJ-HITEC. I'll get into more details about who they are by Greater New York Hospital Association to provide these services and software to their hundreds of member organizations. Then we'll get into details about the MU mock and live audit support program, how to learn more about us, and how to request a demo and meeting. Organizations must be prepared for CMS audits of their attestations for each MU stage and year. And organizations can organize attestation documentation in ComplyAssistant very easily and in a very organized manner with collaborative functionality and tracking, and along with the expert services from NJ-HITEC. So ComplyAssistant and NJ-HITEC, as I mentioned, were selected by the Greater New York Hospital Association to provide secure web portal software and services for the audits and the live audit support. And we offer the same combination to all meaningful use eligible hospitals and eligible professionals. So the mock audit services consist of services that ensure success in case of an actual audit. There is a thorough analysis of documentation to identify flags, provide feedback. There are experts who are involved in the process. They initiate the engagement, determine the scope, and then the document review begins. There's training for ComplyAssistant on how to answer focused questions and attach proof of documentation that prove that the measures have been met. And if there's any gaps or flags, they are identified, and recommendations are provided through ComplyAssistant and, of course, from NJ-HITEC via phone calls and meetings. Here's an example of a question or a request to upload all evidence documentation from meeting core measure 1. It's a matter of checking that it's been uploaded, actually attaching the documentation right here. And the audits, the mock audits, include all of the measures for both stage 1 and stage 2, basically for all final stages and years. Documentation will also include all the components requested from an actual audit, including proof of use of EHR, proof of method of reporting, etc. The live audit support, so we know that live audits are conducted by both Medicare and Medicaid. Medicare is mostly desk. Medicaid may be on site. Our partner, our expert partners, NJ-HITEC, will provide guidance and support through the live audit process in order to help our clients pass the audit. And analysts and specialists are available within 24 hours of notice for an initial assessment call. The approach depends on the type of audit, as I mentioned, desk or on site. NJ-HITEC initiates the support with an assessment call for both mock and live, and the process becomes streamlined and efficient if the client has already gone through a mock audit with ComplyAssistant and NJ-HITEC. So documents are gathered via ComplyAssistant. There's audit engagement documents from the auditors, screenshots and meaningful use reports, invoices and other proof of CEHRT usage, and proof related to the method of reporting. The feedback analysis is provided within 48 hours of the engagement. Feedback is discussed for every measure. It includes an analysis of the documents that should be included and those that should be removed. Final list of documents are prepared with an explanation from the auditor, and calls are scheduled and facilitated with the auditor to explain the submitted documents. So from a software standpoint, we're just going to go through a couple of screenshots to show you the nice user-friendly UI, user interface that is provided by ComplyAssistant. It allows NJ-HITEC to go through all the measures and look at all of the documentation, report on any gaps, collaborate with our clients in a secure way, and also to add any action items that are necessary in order to complete the measures documentation. So this is an example of where evidence is provided to NJ-HITEC via the software. And then there are also tasks and assessment questions that are reviewed. The action items are also displayed in one place. Progress levels are assigned. So there's a metric to determine documentation has been uploaded, it's been begun the review, the documentation is updated and reviewed, but it's found to be non-compliant, and then the final one is that it is compliant. Once that is the selection, then you have a 100% rating. So here's all the levels right here, again, in a larger view. So as NJ-HITEC reviews the documentation, they're able to pick the correct level, and that metric is applied to each measure, and the summary is applied across the board, so that at any point in time, both New Jersey HITEC, ComplyAssistant, and ComplyAssistant know our client status, and our clients know that as well. Gaps can be indicated and emailed via notifications to the proper resources. Comments can be added. Average risk, we already talked about progress levels. And then there's also the MU attestation and payment tracking, as you can see here. So it tracks reporting timeframes, attestations, and payments for each stage and year. And here's a summary right here, and it also indicates when the monies were received. Remediation management, as I mentioned, tasks are assigned and can apply to uploading more proof of documentation of evidence of due diligence for each measure. And those tasks are assigned and monitored, and there's enterprise collaboration with the teams at New Jersey HITEC and our clients. So how you can learn more about us. To learn more about us, go to www.complyassistant.com. You can also go to our YouTube channel with that link that you see there. You can also type in Google ComplyAssistant YouTube channel, and that'll bring it up. If you'd like to request a demo and have a meeting with both ComplyAssistant and NJ-HITEC, you can simply click on Request a Demo at ComplyAssistant.com, and that will send a notice to us. We will be in touch with you to set it up, and we'll have a 30-minute meeting to go through the software, to go through the process for the mock and live audits, to answer any questions, and to get the process going for you so you can help protect your Minifuse attestation money and to reduce risk of having to give any of that money back as a result of failing an audit. So we thank you for listening in today, and we look forward to hearing from you.